Surprise! Hi everyone, so we're just going to get right into this. Welcome if you're new, my name's Claire and I'll not give my normal intro. I might start dropping that soon anyway, to be honest. Yeah, experiment with, because sometimes that can help with people being a bit more patient. Whatever. Right, so it's just so that people know what I do you know what I mean? But they work it out. You can work it out. If you were new once and you worked out, other people can work it out. So we're clearing the energy with the sage, and I always pray an open sacred space before I come to do any recorded or live video. I know that recorded is live too, but you know what I mean. And please, could you vote in the community tab if you're able to, which there's no way you wouldn't be able to, just be if you're, yeah, like, do you know what, like, there's no excuse not to vote there, to be honest. It would just be not being helpful, because I don't know who votes what, do you know what I'm saying? So please go and vote. See, there's a little bit, look, there's a little bit of my shadow just basically being honest, you know, it's not being bitchy, is it? It's just keeping it real, like, that's anonymous. So if you're actually taking the time to watch this and you can't take the time to go and vote on the thing, and like the video basically, because I don't know who likes the video. Obviously if you comment then we'll see, but I don't know who likes and votes. Basically that would be really helpful. But yeah, if you go and, because it was just, I was realising, because we have a lovely subscriber of the same name, so hello fellow Claire. But yeah, that I just found a comment when I woke up there, and yeah, it made me cry. So, you know, I wasn't like boohoo, but it was like my eyes filled up, and it made me feel really grateful, because I was already planning on doing another one like that today if I felt up to it, and I do. I've got my rollers in my hair right now because that's my new thing basically. When I've had my hair straight a couple of days, I like to put the rollers in. But yeah, I'm going to film another wee healing one, because we'll basically, you can read on that other one that I done, spontaneous light code. You know, you clearly see me say, I'm praying that whoever most needs this finds it. And I said, trust me, they will. I'm willing to look crazy. And then look, it's just taken just over a week, because I think I filmed that last Friday and the person's found it. But I know that it was more than just who's commented, because I've already had, two separate people through email have said that they'd like that. So, and then just today, when I checked my email, someone was expressing having a migraine. So what I'm going to do, and I know that there's a lot of people that watch that can experience things like that, and the thing is, like, yeah, sometimes it can just be a migraine, but sometimes that can be psychic attack. And that brings me on to what I'm going to talk about here. As I've said before, right, Scorpio moon, it's just what I've noticed with astrology is, like, Scorpio's my favourite sign, but when Scorpio is in the moon, when people use that in a dark way, it's really dark. So what it means is, when the moon is there collectively, there are things like that can happen in a deeper way, wherever it is in your chart. And it's just, if you've got really intense placements like where I have, and where I would dare say a lot of you have got, it can be, you know, a little bit more grim. But well, basically the long and short of it was, if anyone's watching and they want to know, you know, if they're successfully getting to me, well, what I can say is, I definitely felt that late last night someone was trying to attack me in my sleep. But you didn't succeed, basically. That's what I'm going to say. But I saw what you were doing. So again, that's the part of my work where I'm willing to look crazy again. Look, and it's all because of that. Romance and sweetness. So this deck is the one that's got things to do with, like, witch and jealousy and whatever else. And there's a mixture of good cards too. So the fact that romance and sweetness has come out, and then my eyes have just been led to 418, which is the union number around here, because it's the Four of Wands. It's also Venus and Aries. I happen to have Venus and Aries, and the 18th of April, which is how I get to that number, is my birthday. So basically that whole combination is about me bringing in these unions, as well as it just being my calling. But basically it's because of this. It's because I bring in these true love unions, online and offline. I've brought, you know, people closer together within themselves. And like I said, for some people it has meant that they've come across their true twin because of it. Some that were being fooled and thinking someone else was, by the way. So again, it's always wise to just be aware of that. And I know why they're getting me to say that. It's because there's a lot of people on YouTube now that there seems to be this weird trend that's been going about ages where I don't know. I don't know how to say it any other way than it's like just look out for people that are, you know, try. And again, it's people that are well, the people that are. We're going to assume it's people that are true twin flames, but it's like with whatever's going on in their unique dynamic, it's like talking about. Oh, it's just that boring old story about, your twin flame's not doing the work, so you're being sent a higher level soulmate, or you're being sent a kingdom spouse, which I've explained in nearly every fucking video when it comes up. Kingdom spouse and twin flame, it's the same fucking thing. If you, put it this way, if you aren't praying for your twin flame every single fucking day like your life depends on it, I don't even know if you're on the twin flame journey, or you don't get as bad as some of the other twin flames on the front line. But that's what you do for your kingdom spouse too, while they're being attacked in the spirit and the physical. So there's no difference, right? I'm going to keep saying that because there's other people that'll tell you different. So it's up to you using your discernment about that. But, and I know it can be confusing, so again, that's what I'm saying, you've got to use your own discernment. And if you're really, really confused, you really have to book a personal session with someone you trust. If you trust me, brilliant. But basically empower yourself so that you do trust somebody enough to go and get the help from someone. Lurk on them, lurk on me as long as you want. People lurked me for years before booking a session. And a lot of it wasn't because they trusted me, wasn't because they didn't trust me, it's because self-worth and stuff like that. People don't want to spend money on themselves, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm always really pleased for people, not only when they're actually investing in themselves, so I'm burping, that's clearing energy, investing in themselves, saying to God, I matter, I value myself, I want to look after my mental, spiritual, emotional health, and I know that booking this session is going to help me. It's going to free me from where I'm trapped, because I clear black magic, voodoo, hoodoo, spiritual attacks, psychic attacks. See, as my throat's clogging up now, my throat's fine. That's the people that don't want me to do that. And that's why this channel gets slowed down so much. And again, that's not me just saying that. It does happen. Like I said in the community tab, one of you had shared with me that you liked the video and you noticed it didn't even change. Like, it didn't go up. So she kept pressing the button. You could comment if that was you, but I'll just keep it anonymous otherwise. She kept pressing the button and then it did eventually go up because she wasn't having it. I mean, it's funny, but it's not funny, isn't it? Because, I mean, a lot of people aren't going to hang around. If people are, sorry, I don't like the word lazy, but if some people are too fucking lazy to even like the button once, as if people are going to sit there and keep liking it if it's not working, you know what I mean? So that isn't fair. So I'm fucking hell props to you. I appreciate anyone that is having trouble and you keep doing it. And like I said, if you have got the courage and it's not pushing you out your comfort zone so much that it's going to make you ill or anxious or that, because I wouldn't want anybody, and I mean I wouldn't want anyone to put themselves in that position where you, for whatever reason, you felt uncomfortable about it. If it's not too much trouble and you've got a genuine comment that, only do it if you feel called to do it. And again, I appreciate people that really take that on board and you put emojis and stuff like that. But again, I don't even know with all of that. They might put that down as spam. So I would just say, just if you feel called, if you've got something to say and you're not forcing yourself and it's not taking your comfort zone, I really do appreciate it, because that actually brought so much joy to my heart when I woke up today and I read that new woman's comment. And you can read it yourself, but again, so new woman, again, I said that you said, I better just say Claire because I said it. So yeah, thank you, Claire. That was, just to put you in the picture because I know you're new. There's lots of people that come across this channel that say similar, that that they'd either never watched a video like this before or come across anyone like me, or some people say, I'm not even into watching tarot or whatever, because again, although I use tarot, I don't refer to myself as a tarot reader because it's actually more oracle that I use, although I love tarot too, but it's I'm just a healer, these are just tools basically. But it is powerful healing, and like I said, I really do hope that I really do hope that other people can find relief and comfort like that, like you did. So again, that I cannot stress to you how much, because you might not know that like people don't comment a lot. So look how much I can feel it's like really lifted something in my spirit and motivated me to keep putting more of them out. And that's what I need to go against the people that are trying to break my spirit down and get me to stop doing this. It's why I've said before, like, look, it's been hard for me from day dot when I decided to go for it with the specifically niching on the Twinflame thing in public, because everyone was fucking, not everyone, but quite a lot of folk followed me from the other platforms, so willing me to fail. And I'm well fucking aware of that, but I keep going. So again, bear in mind, not everybody's got that against them. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, just want to get out of the way. But yeah, it's all because I help people with romance. So yeah, and this is usually on my wall, but they guided me to absolutely Phoenix Rising, and that's definitely what's happened to me. I need to rest a little bit when it's the the period that we just come out at, and then I rise like the Phoenix. So and I usually don't like to do too much work on a Saturday, but because I'm winding down, yeah, in about less than a week, I'm just doing a few. I'm basically going to be filming videos for that period, because yeah, from basically roughly, from roughly probably about like the 15th to, really from like the 15th to Halloween, I'm going to be taking that as a bit of a holiday myself, right? I think I'll probably start chatting in that back around like, I don't know, like probably like 24, 25, when we go into Scorpio season, but maybe not. It really just depends how many videos I've filmed in advance. But anyway, blah, 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 blah. My timer's going to go off in a minute because I wanted to film a healing video before that too. So, can we just ask something more about what was that about? Because I'm not going to go into all the ins and outs of it, but basically, just in my sleep last night, like I said, there was just energies trying to scare me a little bit. Yeah, and I just basically shook it off. I told them to fuck off. Like, I know how to clear that shit. So I feel like they could have been to 1144, yeah, because I'm part of the 144. But I feel as well like that happened to a few of yous. So anyway, it's like before. I never know exactly who. Well, that's a lie. I don't see. I can't lie. It's not. I never don't know exactly. Like sometimes I do know, and I actually see flashes of like people I work with and whatever. But like obviously I keep it anonymous. But yeah, I'm assuming that might connect with a few people, and it's because Scorpio Moon, like I said, it's when people are up to the most shadiest shit. And again, like I said, if you are Scorpio Moon, use it for good. You know, it's a very psychic energy, but it's just there are a lot of people that practice it in the dark more that I come into contact with in the light. So be one of the ones that practices the light, basically. Gate, opportunities and home. Right, opportunities are being created for union is what I feel. Yeah, scales of justice are being balanced, and stability and security is coming in with these unions. Look, messages, yeah, that I know what they're saying. There's messages coming in between divine masculine and divine feminine. Justice is being balanced. Look, things are beginning, unless this has got actual things to do with literal pregnancy there, but strength, resourceful, acceptance, eccentric, success and pride. You see what I mean? Like that is about the feminines rising in their power. Yeah, and look, loyalty, determination, the masculines coming forward, control, change, wife engagement. That to me is divine feminine energy. But look, cycles and change, that's moon magic, because that's what I'm describing basically as moon magic. Oh, and basically they're just reminding me of, like, I then got loads of synchronicities to back that up. So yeah, I really do feel there's people out there that are doing a bit of moon magic and that, and it's just, yeah, basically try to psychic attack you. So again, it's not to scare people, but there are people out there who do stuff like that. So you need to sage your energy, cleanse your energy, protect your energy, especially if you're kind of out there for all to see in a bit of a way, you know, like me, whether it's like for the public or private, because, you know, some people's personal Facebooks and all that are open to, so whatever. So could we just get, right, 5 of Cups in reverse for the feminine. So I feel the feminine's putting a period of sadness and regret behind you, whether you're male or female. The masculine, see, that's really quite fun. Oh my god, why do these cards make me laugh so much? Every single one. But do you see what I mean? It's making me laugh because it looks like a pair of twin flames. Like, regardless of what your hair colour is and everything, do you know what I mean? But it's like, that's hilarious. But like, look, this is somebody coming in quick. This is also somebody that's keeping an eye on you. But that can also be gossip and stuff like that too. I actually want to read that from the book because the interpretations are different and each, look, time's up. Exactly, that's what it looks like. That guy's coming in because time's up. And you know what's really funny? It's reminding me of remember I said because the eclipse, right? The eclipse in Libra was a few days ago, and I basically channeled in one of those recent videos. I'm going to get that for the thumbnail. Although it came out, although it came up out reverse, it's just a better. That's, wait a minute, I'll hold that up. That's quite a strong to get people's that to. Let's do a bit of creative. Wait a minute, it's a bit, oh for fuck's sake, because I keep doing these thumbnails with about 100 on it. Yeah, look, that's how, that person's coming in to relieve this sadness from this feminine. That's what I feel is happening here. And I bet you there's feminines being like, fucking, I'll believe it when I fucking see it. But the thing is, you've got to believe it before you see it. And I hear you when you say that, but you have got to believe it to see it. But it is, I'm just saying, keeping it real, when you've been on the journey such a long time, like a lot of us, and you've saw people like me, and, you know, well-meaning, good intention, you know, readers and healers for years on end. And I'm not just talking about a couple of years, guys, right? Like, I've been on the Twinflame scene watching all these bits since, like, oh god, like far too long. Do you know what I mean? So I've seen it all come and go, and people, the most interesting thing I've witnessed over the years is when people, like, gifts come on really strongly when they first awaken, and they think it's going to stay like that forever. But then basically, sometimes that can happen before you have your big dark night of the soul. Like, it's hard to explain, but I've saw it happen where sometimes you have the big dark night of soul and then your gifts come online after it, right? Because that does happen too. But sometimes, like, they'll test you and you'll have this big rush of psychic energy, and then you'll go into a big dark night of soul to humble you. You know what I mean? So if you get a bit too kind of above your station kind of thing. But it is kind of funny, and that's what I mean about, like, when I've seen people that are meaning well, but they might think that, like, you know, so say me doing this today, oh, that means it's today. Like, they're coming today. Because actually I did catch one yesterday with someone was like, yeah, this is going to happen like tonight or tomorrow. And I'm, you know, I'm reserving judgment because I'm like, you know what I mean? For basically when I'm giving out these messages too, I'm thinking, you know what I mean? It's quite interesting because I wonder if if I'm going to pick up on a similar kind of energy, and if it is going to make sense to, even if it makes sense to, like, one twin flame couple out there. But so actually, I suppose, yeah, like, I'm picking up on a similar energy here. But like I would just always buffer it with, this can manifest whenever, because I'm actually thinking of, there's ones that I done, God, it'll be around 2 years ago now, and I remember it very, very clearly, and it was a masculine was stuck in between two people, and they didn't know who was who, and it's like they were working out, one was a false twin flame and one was a true twin flame, and for some reason that's really sticking out in my awareness. So if you want to scroll all the way back to, like, a couple of years ago, I think it was just before Christmas. Then it was either just before Christmas or after Christmas. You know, it was when I used the ones where it's got a card that says false twin flame. I think this is why a lot of these masculines are coming in quick, because they've realised, like, this feminines and sadness, because everybody thinks somebody else is the one this person may be with, and this person's like, oh shit, they're the fake one, and this is who I'm really meant to be. So what? And remember, it's not always that, like, that a guy might not know what these labels are, and or they might. But anyway, that's obviously someone's story for me to go on about that long. So anyway, I need to, if I want to do this healing video, I need to read this quick. Oh my god. Right, no, I didn't. I thought I'd opened it up at the Knight of Swords page, but I opened up at the Knight of Wands. So somebody's coming forward, courageous, energetic, charming, hero, rebellious, hot-tempered and free spirit. Somebody's in hot pursuit, basically, of wanting to speak their truth and stepping out of comfort zone. Right, so, but the masculine, this is the Knight of Swords. Assertive, direct, impatient, intellectual, daring, focused, perfectionist, ambitious. The Knight of Swords represents energy, speed and determination. The asker is highly ambitious and motivated to manifest their ideas. This card is a reminder to slow down, enjoy the journey. But what I'm getting is what I said. This guy has found out the truth or something. But it's kind of like, it's quite interesting because, and I just looked at 1919, the Sun card. It's like I feel this person could have been sitting in, like not could have. That's what happened. The masculine, this person, right, and this person could be a woman too. But this, the guy, like, on the card is very strong today with this. This guy has been sitting, trying to, you know, sitting in contemplation, trying to work this out, and it's like now there's absolutely no doubt in their mind what has been going on here, and it's that this person shouldn't have been in this, and you could be this person. fears about intimacy, easily bored partner, decisive action. So again, this is how you'll identify this is who this person was in the past, but now they've sat in whatever and they're having a phoenix rising moment. Getting things done, focused on career, efficiency, making big moves. I feel this person could be more focused on that area, as well as like with that energy, like fears about intimacy. This person has been focused on other people, and if it's specifically linking back to what I'm saying about somebody's been focused on someone else or others because they didn't know who they were to them, then that kind of puts a different spin on why this person's coming in quicker. Focused on financial goals, taking action on financial goals, right? That's only because it's talking about finance. This card also signifies the asker's goals are within reach. They're ready to bring their plans into reality with focus, strength and courage. Yeah, so basically that's a masculine, that's a man with a plan. That's what that is. And like I said, and what I'm getting from this is a feminine sadness and regret. You've tried everything you could to get this person to see the truth, whether it be you actually spoke to them or energetically or in whatever way you do that, you keep, and again, it's like it won't be people that are giving up, but it's just kind of like, look, I'm not willing to be sitting in that anymore. Actually, I have not done anything wrong here, and it's other people that really need to fucking check themselves. Yes, I get passionate about that because I help people with this all the time, and I'm on the journey. So what else do we need to know about this? Because well, maybe I should just film the healing with the rollers in. That'd be quite funny. That's what I saw. You know how it's funny how in some cities in the UK, do you do that anywhere else in the world? Let me know. But in the UK, it seems to be specifically a lot of places in England where they just give zero fucks and they walk about with rollers in their hair for their night out later on. And I actually quite respect that. Quite right. Like, do you mean get over it? Do you know what I mean? But people don't really tend to do that too much here. I don't know, maybe they do in Glasgow and that. I think maybe I've seen it, but I've seen it when I've been in Newcastle, Liverpool, and I saw it in Manchester. I saw loads of girls during the day on the Saturday night, and I thought it's just funny how it can be like a culture thing. But anyway, let me know wherever you are, or let me know if you're in Scotland too and you see it and I'm just not seeing it, but I don't see it. Yeah, I don't really see it here. I don't go out like that anymore anyway, so... Well, not very, like, I would say I just don't, do you know what I mean? Every now and again, like, as in a couple of times a year now or something. And I didn't even manage it this year, so... Well, I tried to and it didn't work, if you heard that story. Oh, but actually, me and my best pal said, like, we're absolutely having just a night out, before the year is out, just to make up for the fucking poor attempt to be... It was me that let the team down. Hilarious. I think I should maybe just not drink. Optimism. Yeah, look. So again, this could be like, look. These are all just, forget the genders, but like that's how I'm seeing that. Like that is somebody like can feel somebody's coming in. Like a feminine can feel this masculine's coming in. The harvest is coming. Optimism. Stuck energy from, look, wow, this is a cool energy. Like, look, this person's been like this. And that's fucking hell. Do you know what that is? That is because Venus is in Scorpio and the moon isn't conjunct it yet. Wait a minute, I'm going to check. It might be. Actually, I think it might. Maybe that's why this is. But that's exactly what I was feeling. This person's been stuck in this energy for a while, for whatever reason. Oh, fucking hell, it's not even on the right day. What am I doing here? What are we on? 5th. Right, let's see. No, it is, yeah. Moon's conjunct Venus right now. So this person could have strong Scorpio placements or whatever, if this is real-time energy, which, like I explained, it isn't a lot of the time. But for some people, it could be. And it's just kind of like, this person's been sat and stuck for a while, but they're not now, and that's why they're coming forward. Look, oh my God, look what I said. The man with a plan. The loved man, the man with a plan. The loving man, planning and action. This person's been stuck in that planning, and now they're coming forward as the loving man. Decrease, yeah. Their energy's increasing, and their fear is disappearing. Wow, I knew it. Because look, this person has like uncovered the deception. Not supportive connections. Yeah, look, dark thoughts. This person's been contending with dark thoughts. That's a nightmare. Right, anyway, I've actually got like I said, I wanted to film that healing video, and I've got stuff on today, so I'm just going to need to end this here. I just wanted to see what came out. Maybe I'll film the healing video a little bit later. It's all a bit rushed, actually, unless it's just meant to be like quick. What else? Archangel Michael, tell us something, but I just think this will be whatever it needs to be for whoever. Yeah, put your creative masculines, if you were needing a sign, and again, I didn't spit it out because again, that's the energy trying to stop me. What I started saying was, remember when I said in another video, and I'm not just saying it, I really do feel that the eclipse door shuts properly tomorrow. So Sunday, as you're watching this, is 6th October 2024, because the eclipse was a few days ago, and I just feel it's like, yeah, the door's closing on opportunities to do something about this, and especially because the feminine's got the 5 of Cups in reverse, I just feel some of the feminines are like, I'm not sitting in that anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, this person can be stuck and wonder all they want about me and think that I'm the deceptive one. But if they haven't worked out by now that I've actually been trying to help them and empower them, then, you know, I'm basically not. And again, I know that sounds like I'm saying, but I mean, yeah, I'm putting that in too. But again, I believe in the other half of my soul, and he'll work out whatever he needs to work out, whatever it is that's went on there as well. But yeah, do you know what I'm saying? But maybe that's why I'm seeing other feminines in my wave, basically putting it across a little bit differently. Like, their vibe is more somebody else is coming in that's going to match my energy because my twin flame's not moving. And it's just like, look, I respect different people's past, but what I don't understand is that's not the twin flame journey, because it's like, it is the other half of your soul. So I don't know how people think they're actually going to successfully like be happy with somebody that isn't the other half of their soul, because the other half of their soul will wake up and then they'll want them, and then the other person will be turned aside. So sometimes, again, keeping it anonymous, not pointing any fingers, but sometimes I kind of think it's like, you know, I don't know, people's maybe playing a little bit manipulative games there, which is why I'm stressing that I'm not sort of saying, oh, that if I don't hear from my masculine, like, you know, like this weekend, then I'm done. Like, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is I do think in general the feminines are not willing to stay stuck in this energy, not willing to be in sadness and regret. Like, I feel you've given it, as they would say here and wherever else in the world, you've given it some welly. Like, you've put your all in, and now you're sitting back looking after you, stepping away from any kind of conflict and peace. And I don't think you've been involved in this anyway. I just think you've been spoken about and you don't deserve it. So I'm just sort of honouring that. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. Basically, this is a masculine that's realising there's always going to be jealousy, chaos, and drama. And now, right, they're guiding me to sing. So, and I just looked at the phone at 1551, you see mirrored numbers. There's always going to be that, twin flames, because people are always going to be jealous because they've not got what you've got, unless they are obviously twin flames and they've got it. But you see, that's like, let's really get really deep there too in a Scorpio moon. There's actually going to be other twin flames that are jealous of true twin flames when they get together too, because they're not with theirs yet. And that's when, again, we're all going to see the true shadows of many, many people, and maybe even some other twin flames that are, you know, needing to do more of the work. But I don't know who that's specifically going to be about, but it is going to show. But keep looking inwards and keep questioning whether that personally resonates for you, that you want to turn your back on who you believe to be your true twin flame because they're not doing it quick enough, basically. And you want to settle for a higher level soulmate, or whatever you want to call it, you know. Yeah. And again, it's anybody that's ever saying stuff like that. I actually don't tune into, basically I just sort of see it on titles and that, and I'm like, what the fuck? So occasionally if something's short, I'll go and look and see what it is, but and people that are really, you know, really nice people, but I have to stop tuning into people when they start saying things that are wildly different from what I know to be true on this journey. It's unfortunately, some of these bigger channels are hijacked by entities and they don't even realise, and they start giving messages that aren't even, they're not fully true. They've got a bit of truth and they're distorted. So that's why it's important to clear your energy. Yeah, we're all just stardust. Mirror. That was what I just said about the mirror numbers. Treat your body like the palace it is. You already have all the answers, yeah. Well, right, okay. That is this masculine already has all the answers that they need, and I just feel they're coming in to do something about it. This masculine's doubted they're worth a lot, but now that they know that they're always enough and they are enough, and that's why that guy's rushing in. So exciting when it happens, not if. So I'm going to shuffle the exciting cards. I'm thinking of you. I need you. Your love and powerful light guides me home. Thank you for sending it to me. I feel it and need it more than ever. You give me hope that I can be happy one day. I forgot. See, I was going to sing Crowded House and I got distracted again. That's energy that don't want me to be out. There's a freedom within. I don't know the words, but it's hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now. What was it? When they build a wall between us, we know that they won't win. The reason I'm singing that is because I've been singing it all week, and then I found it hilarious because I'm babysitting my nieces when my sister goes to the concert. like next week, so I'm just thinking that's too funny. I'm thinking of you. I get nostalgic listening to mute. I didn't even piece that together, so that's clearly a thing. I get nostalgic listening to music and think of you. You're on my mind. I think that's a masculine. I think that's a higher self of a masculine singing that to the feminines. Whoever it's going to resonate with. Yeah, because if you think about everything else I just channeled there, they come to build a wall between us. We know that they won't win. Basically, that's somebody that saw through what was happening. And now they're like, right, I might have got tangled up in this because I just looked at the Tangled DVD. But now, oh my God, and then look how that says, your powerful light. And there's a song in Tangled that's like, and at last I see the light, and now the fog is lifted. Spellwork, black magic. Wow, that song's really cheesy, but it is a good song. That is, and also there's a bit in Tangled that I've always said it reminds me of Healing, right? Because there's a bit where she puts her hand on him, and he's like, "Whoa, what's that?" Do you know what I mean? I actually told the story once that I actually. Yeah, it was someone around, it was a guy actually, and he was like, go and show me what it's like. Like, I think he was like, go and show me what the Reiki is. I'm like, it's no Reiki, but whatever. And I showed him, and he was like, whoa, fucking hell, you know what I mean? Like, my back's on fire. And it was, do you know what I mean? Like, and it's a lot of people just kind of get their head around it. I mean, there was another time, actually, there was a girl that was really, really horrible to me. It was my flatmate at the time's other work pal or some shit like that, and I went to go and pick her up to take her home, and not that I've got a car. That made me sound cool, like I picked her up in my car. It was like I think I went in a taxi, and then she was like, just come in, we're drinking, so you know how this goes. Went in instantly, was like, this girl's got a weird vibe, she doesn't like me, she must have been a Scorpio moon. I'm only joking, but maybe she was. And I was like, this girl's got a weird vibe. And it was because it was because my flatmate was loving what I do and was respectful. And then the other girl that was there that was really nice was like, wow, that's amazing. Can you show me and, or tell me what you do? I love all of that and I love astrology. So I was just, I'm quite shy in an environment like that. I'm not there to be a fucking show pony or a performing monkey. Do you know what I mean? But because, because the other girl was really quite nice, and my flatmate was lovely and stuff. Like, because again, she only stayed with me for about 6 months. We did get really close. Long story short, because I showed the other girl that was quite excited about it, and I just put my hand on her shoulder, and she was, oh my God, I feel stuff lifting out. And it was stuff, basically, it was like stuff that needed to be lifted out. Look, Jesus, fairy free, forgiveness, healing energy. Well, this other girl just saw fucking, not red, it was like green-eyed jealousy. Do you know what I mean? She was like, I don't believe it. And the other girl was like, but how can you not believe it when I've just met Claire and I'm telling you I can feel something being pulled out? And I was, and it was like she was looking for me, and I thought, I need to get out of here. This girl's giving weird vibes. And it was the fact that I hadn't drank anything, and they'd all been drinking quite a lot, and I just thought, but it's like when I've said, that's why I don't like, that's why I don't like drink. You know what I mean? I'm not, each to their own. People can drink if they want, and like I said, I was just at a party, my family party a couple of weeks. I can't believe that was a couple of weeks ago now. And actually, it was 2 weeks today, wasn't it? And do you know what I mean? Like I had one prosecco when I got there, but I could have easily not drank any at all, and it was almost like I hadn't even drank that. You know what I mean? But it is because just people. It's just shit always happens. You know what I mean? Something always fucking happens to someone, and I just got sick of that drama. And at least when you're not actually doing that, you can't get the blame for anything as well. Do you know what I mean? Because that would often happen with me as well. But, you know, and even if you haven't even done anything. But again, to be real, you know, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I would just drink and then I would have been an issue. But it's kind of more like a ragdoll falling asleep or spewing or something. But it's so there's something about that, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, that it's that glaze that goes over somebody's eyes when it's a bit evil. I think we all know what I'm talking about here. I've seen it, you know, I can see when someone's energy changes, and there's absolutely no point reasoning with someone when that happens. So I don't know who I'm talking to there, but I'm worried. I'm so afraid that you'll move on and meet somebody else, keep me awake at night. I can't lose you. And look at what I said about nightmares, so that could be involved. And then I'm coming. I'm sorry for everything I said and did. I promise I'll make it. I'm coming back, right? You probably know why I'm laughing. Where's that guy? Look at this. Don't know whose story it is, but it's going to make sense. That guy is coming. Look, he's like, I'm coming. I realise what's going on. I'm not losing you. I'm not losing you because these fucking jealous liars wanted that to happen. These people were jealous of him. And they were jealous of her. But this could just be people that are jealous of him and don't even really know a lot about her. It just depends. Change the her and him when it applies. But that can also be like people of her that are jealous of her. It's jealous of the two of them. And they will be when you're together, so you've got to protect your union. So, but we'll put them like that. They don't matter. So, I'll use that for the thumbnail. This person's coming in quick because they've sat in hermit and they realise what's going on now. And they don't want you to sit and be sad anymore. But I think this person's had to make a difficult decision. And again, I know it sounds like I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just delivering the message. So you let me know if that was your story. See you.